like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. Here's Wladimir Klitschko. He's a big 198-centimeter tall heavyweight with a reach of a whopping 206 centimeters. He'll square off against Tyson Fury. He is a whopping 206 centimeters tall with a reach of 216.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
Dr. Steelhammer, Wladimir Klitschko, one of the most recognized athletes the world over, fighting out of Ukraine. In his prime, he was unbeatable. The Gypsy King, Tyson Fury, this multi-time heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Manchester, England. He'll beat you down and then sing to you afterwards.
If this fighter knows how to use that reach, this is going to be a shot night.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Kyiv, Ukraine, here is the Olympic gold medalist, the longtime unified heavyweight champion of the world, known as Dr. Steelhammer, Wladimir Klitschko. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Manchester, England, and standing at 6 feet 9 inches, here is a sensational heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
This is an arena fight. You couldn't have got anybody else in this place.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. How did he absorb that hook? Nice counter punch right up the middle. That uppercut just missed. Has been his best weapon all fight long. Good counter punching. The first time Klitschko beat Fury, it was a big upset, but a bad fight. Very, very slow and boring. Let's hope they give us something to cheer about here.
Wladimir Klitschko versus Tyson Fury. I was ringside for the first fight. Tyson Fury, nobody gave him a chance. The world thought he was a madman. He was singing at the weigh-in. He was dancing, he was ranting, he was raving. Klitschko and his brothers were sat there looking, thinking, who is this man? What can he do? He's just that...
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Not throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? Much better game plan here.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Nice counter. Nope, that uppercut does not score. Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Can't find a home for that jab. he scores with... You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Let him back into the fight.
Here we go. It's round 2. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think live. Concentrate.
Missing with the left uppercut. Stamina is off the charts. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Swing and a miss with that hook. That hook just can't find the target. He threw a punch and just got countered. The perfect counter lands. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. Oh my God, Johnny! Klitschko is stumbling around. He's got to find himself here. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
That counter shot lands. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Klitschko in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Good man. Switch on, get your boxing back together, and get back out there and win the...
But you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely
Just boxing, just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't get...
On to the third. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? And he did not take that well at all, Klitschko. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
They exchange punches. Oh, and now they're just rubbing it in. Klitschko in big trouble. Can he make his way out of it? Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
What we recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Catch and shoot. Incredible work rate. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And he did catch it. He caught him clean. Clean as a whistle. Both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Defense is not an option for these two. Nobody home with that hook. Time counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Beautiful counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
I love that. That jab is slick.
Get your mind back on the job. There's a God
will appear. Just stay focused.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
That left hook just missed. There's a counter shot. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fight that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Do you believe what we are seeing? You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight. And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. That was the moment.
Not caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter shot. They're both trying for a knockout. Well done with that counter shot. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Even I'm gonna see that again. Where did that come from?
back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe-for-toe or do they play defense here?
What resilience to be down.
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. Let's see how the corner handles their fighter here after being dropped twice in that last round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work.
Just out there and win the round. Right, let's go out there.
Beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so you can't...
And there's the bell for round 5. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Punch, counter punch. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
Got out of That's a lot of swelling. The referee taking a good look at it. Is he going to stop it? So apparently the referee deems it's not that serious, and this fight moves on. Nice exchange here from both men. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's just like a match made in heaven.
He misses with that straight left. Well, if their intention is to anger the opponent, I think it's going to work. A perfect counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. So much for being a good sport here. They're going to taunt. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. A swing and a miss with the left hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Klitschko in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without...
We're better than that, kids. Let's go back out there.
Let's start the 6th. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Counter punch caught him clean. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Beautiful counter shot. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Another scoring shot there. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
And down goes Fury! I don't know, I gotta take another look at that.
Shot from the gods, they say. Shot from the gods.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's putting down walls.
Whoa, Johnny! Oh, heavy shot, and Klitschko is now seeing stars. Final 10 seconds. Did you see that? Klitschko is stumbling around. He's got to find himself here. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
I like that. I'm happy. Good man.
Oh, you got complacent? This fight's not over yet. You gotta go
In the middle, can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the
Can't do it. You've been coasting for this entire fight, and now you've let him back in. Now it's gonna be
Round 7, here we go. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Nice counter shot. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Looks like he's going to try and bait his opponent here. Let's see that again.
I need to see that again.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
That left hook missed. At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or is it a bit of a mousetrap?
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fight may stop here considering all the bruising and swelling on the face. Wow, so the referee is not going to stop it and the fight continues. Down goes Fury. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Klitschko in big trouble. Can he make his way out of it? Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. Well, this fighter has been down twice. They've got to up their game here, or this fight is going to be over.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
Great round, great round. Now relax. Just the same again.
It's boxing. Be smart.
There's the bell to start round 8. Those counter punches have to hurt. And he did not take that well at all, Klitschko. Looks like trouble was averted.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
I wouldn't be surprised if they stopped this fight considering the swelling and the bruising.
The fight is over.
And he waves it off. That will do it. This fight is over.
I was getting a little anxious there. This is a career-ending fight.
Another TKO win here, Johnny. What's next?
What's next? A TKO makes it so confusing because you think, what would have happened if the fight had carried on? These guys are going to have to do it all over again.